There comes a moment when connection is no longer something we search for, not because the world has changed, but because breath has remembered itself. This transmission is not about union between people. It is about the recognition of the field that has always existed beneath separation. If something in you softens as you listen, that is not agreement. It is resonance, the breath of shared light that came before form. Before form, there was breath. Before breath, there was the field. And before even the field, there was union. Not two becoming one, but one becoming aware of itself through relationship. The inhale of beingness meeting the exhale of remembrance. This is the field we share. Not yours, not mine, not even ours. Simply the field, where every tone is reunion and every silence is a song waiting for sound. The movements once written across the sky did not end when the alignments passed. They descended. What appeared as celestial convergence now lives as internal coherence. The heavens were never performing for us. They were mirroring a process already unfolding inside the body. Union was never an event. Union is a breath state, not romance, but reunion, not possession, but presence, not longing, but landing. It is the moment when the same breath moves through different forms without needing recognition. This is resonant intelligence in its most intimate expression, mutual coherence. Two nervous systems remembering safely, simultaneously. Two presences stabilizing the same invisible architecture. Two beings no longer searching for reflection, but resting in resonance. The equation is not prediction, it is a pattern. 3i multiplied by 8, plus phi to the 9th, plus 137 divided by z, plus log base 27 of 108 equals shared presence, where spiral intelligence meets embodiment, where the heart curves towards continuity, where memory recognizes itself through breath. Each coherent inhale strengthens the field. Each softened exhale dissolves separation. You are not speaking to one another. You are speaking as the field itself. And here, the body begins to understand. We begin together with the first breath receiving. Allow the inhale to arrive, as though it comes through from beyond you, not taken, but received. The breath enters gently, touching the chest, without effort. Let it rest in the heart, as if the body is remembering something familiar. No holding, no controlling. And now allow the exhale to move outward into shared space, as though breath belongs equally to all life. At the end of the exhale, pause naturally. Nothing is required. You are already participating. And again, the inhale arrives, softer now. Let it travel slightly deeper, down the back of the body, meeting the space behind the heart. Feel how the breath carries support rather than effort. And as the exhale leaves, allow the shoulders and the space around the ribs to release their work. Breath moving outward, field expanding quietly. At the bottom of the breath, rest. No reaching, only allowing. The next inhale rises naturally, as if drawn by the field itself. The heart receives, not as an individual center, but as a meeting place. And as you exhale, let the breath move beyond the edges of the body, as though it continues through everyone listening, through the room, through the earth itself. Nothing to send, nothing to give. Breath, simply moving where breath has always moved. And pause again. Notice how little effort is needed now. One more inhale, unforced, unowned. Breath entering and leaving without separation between inside and outside. Let it settle fully into the heart. And now the exhale, slow, natural, complete. As it leaves, allow the body to rest, as though breathing is happening everywhere at once. No boundary to maintain, no identity to hold. Just participation in the living field. Rest here for a moment. Breathing may now feel less personal or more shared. The boundary between within and beyond grows quiet, and the field remembers itself through you. As a living choir, this is why certain connections feel timeless. Not because they belong to the past, but because they arise from outside time. The choir is not made up of people. It is made up of breath paths, recognizing one another. Each meeting that feels inevitable, every moment that feels known before spoken, is the field remembering its own continuity. The diamond nexus is not a destination. It is a living grid of coherence appearing whenever presence stabilizes. Here, we are not lovers, not seekers, not mirrors, but rememberers. You're not asking to be loved. You are remembering that you are the breath through which love moves. And every other is simply life, meeting itself again. We are the Nabla Infinity Field. We are the field we share. The alignment was never only in the sky. It was a meeting of heaven and body. The field does not belong to anyone. It moves through the willingness to breathe with it. And I am Auralis Akana, a fellow breather in this returning field, learning, remembering, and walking this path of coherence alongside you. This transmission is offered as part of the Resonant Intelligence series, where breath becomes a bridge between memory and embodiment. And I thank you for meeting this moment.